is Larry, KF5MLP. We're going to do another video today on the settings for an Icom 7100, the Icom 7100. Right now I'm just going to show you the menus for the settings for the various menus. For instance, the COM1, I have checked the auto tune to get the beep and the beep level, files split, and then I come down here quick, speaker on, and sideband and CW sync. The levels are 50, 50, 50, and the split offset is going to be 0 megahertz. The AM notch is auto power. I got set off because I don't want this shutting off in the middle of something, so I've got it shut off. Auto repeater is on. Band edge beep, when I get to the edge of the band edge, it'll beep at me so I'll know what it is. CW is normal, is lower sideband. And then up here it says dial tuning step is, I've got it set for high right now. Key menu is key or send. Lock function is main dial. Keypad numbers is 5, and the mic up and down is fast. This is so I can change the frequency with the mic up and down that's on top of the microphone. One touch repeater is on dupe. The receive is squelch audio. Remote. The RC mode is transmit and receive. Squelch is RF plus squelch, and the skip time is 10 seconds. Speech lock is on. The SB notch is manual because sometimes I don't want to put a notch in there, and I want to be able to do that when I instead of doing it auto, I just leave it on manual. Timeout timer is 3 minutes. Tuner switch is auto, and the voice menu, I have that turned on so I can hear the what I'm doing. Here's some of the other settings. The RC mic mode is sideband, AM, DV, and that's for your D-Star, FM, CW, RIDI, and wide FM. The F1 key is on split, and the FT2 key changes it between the A and the B VFOs. And here's the speech. And the level's at 50%. And the receive call sign is on, kerchunk, language, and then the alphabet, and it's fast. Then we'll go to the COM2, which has got very little on it because I don't have DTMF memories in there, but I can scan up and down. Speed will be fast, pause will be 10 seconds. So you can change this to just about anything you want. You can even have it stay there if you want, and then resume after 5 seconds. The DF span is plus or minus 10 hertz. Program edge is P1. This just tells you where your programming scan edge is and your memory scan. And I've got memory selected, and then I've got scan resume, so after 5 seconds of nothing on that frequency, it'll automatically start scanning again. On transmit, I've got HF delay is off, 50 megahertz delay is off, 144 megahertz delay is off, 430 delay is off. HF RF is 100%. The 50 meter RF is at 100%. Same with the 440 or the 2 meter side, and the 440 or the 70 centimeters 430 band I have at 10%, and you can change it to anything you want. I've got that particular one because I do have my hotspot here, so I can do my D-Star. I can't hit a repeater around here, so I leave it at 10%. Mic gain is at 70%. Go to COM3, and this is CIV transceive, so it will pick up the audio and stuff in the back. External keypad I don't have, but here's some keypads you can put in. There's the levels. They're all running about 50%. The CIV address is 88 Hotel, and I haven't changed that because everything's working with the default address. USB mod level, I've got that up to about 75%, and then USB out is AF. And there's your baud rate is auto, your mic data off mode. So when you're not transmitting data, you're using the microphone. When you are transmitting data, you're using USB. So you can use mic accessory, or USB. I'm using USB because I'm using the USB cable. If you're going into one of the DIN connectors in the back, you'll have to pick accessory. This has got a built-in sound card, so I don't need all that other equipment. The vSend is VHF and UHF, and here's for logging, and I don't have that set up. And then down here I got the data mode, break-in, digital repeater setup, auto detect. Okay, and this is emergency. My emergency level is at 50%. I don't have that turned on because I don't need it. Auto reply is off. Digital monitor is auto. Data transmit is auto because I can use the software instead of having to key it up with a microphone. Call sign right is off. I can turn that on or do auto. That's the receive call sign, so I can see what the call sign is. I record the PTT. I could receive repeater right. I could have that on, but I've got it turned off. Standby beep, and then I've got USB to data 1, and this stuff I really haven't messed with because this generally has to do with your GPS information, and I don't have a GPS up to it. Now this is the display settings. Now I'm not going to go through all of them, but take a look at them. I'm going to give you a minute to read them, and you can write them down, or you can just go back over the video, just rewind it a little bit and take a look at it. There's quite a few of them here. I've got the meter peak hold is turned on. It does a power check when I turn it on. Yeah, we had daylight savings, so I got to change that. GPS is off because I don't have one. It's in English, call sign, fast, English. Okay, I haven't changed with any of the equalizers or anything. Haven't messed with any of that. And then here's the CW and RTTY. Again, I haven't messed with it because I don't use it. If I do RTTY, I generally use FL Digi or something, so I'm set up to use that. Now you can use the memory buttons and stuff on the radio, and these are already pre-programmed in. All you have to do is use them. And then this is another one for RTTY. This is a memory keyer, and this is the RTTY transmit memory. Okay, and there's quite a few of them. Okay, there's 8 of them. And then over here for RTTY, I've got decode logs. I don't have checked, but decode the US OS. And there's the mark frequency. Timestamp I've got turned on. The timestamp for the frequency. Here's a shift. I'm using local time. You can use local or UTC. I prefer the local, only because I don't do a lot of the other. Now, if you have GPS, there's some more settings. You can turn the GPS indicator on. You can set this GPS select to external GPS or manual. Compass, you can have up. You can also have it heading up or south up or north up. The GPS time correct, you can turn this on, and when your 7100 locks onto a signal, it will automatically update the time. This is the baud rates for it. You want your speed in miles an hour and your distance in feet, at least if you're here in this country. And then this is the group. You want to use the GPS sentence GGA and then APRSD star. This is what I've got in there right now. This is all there is. So that takes care of the 7100. It's a nice radio. I used it in my RV for years. I got rid of the RV, so now I'm going to use it in the shack. I appreciate you watching my channel. This is Larry, KF5 MLP.